Morning guys and welcome back to my channel. So now today I react to why is Japan ruining their games, and yeah, I would say capitalism maybe, stupid ideologies from the West maybe. Yeah. So but I don't fucking know what the reason is, so Sculptures V explain us. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, take a like, and comment down there below, and don't forget to activate the bell. My fucking goodness, English is not good. And yeah, follow me on my social media and my Discord, and yeah, let's go and go into the video.
My dudes, get your lubes. There are not many things that I love in this world more than Dragon Ball, the original Pokemon, Final Fantasy VII, and you know. And I was thinking about what do these all have in common?
Do you see?
Not only they're all awesome to watch and play with, but they've also had to deal with censorship in one way or another. It's time to go back, my dudes. We've been dealing with censorship in games since back in the 90s, but it was usually just some dialogue and religious symbols, like in the original Zelda. The Book of Magic was actually a Bible in Japan. Or in the original Dragon Quest, where the infamous Puff Puff was censored. In Japanese, the NPC says,
I don't understand one single fucking word.
Come here, boy. If you want me to give you a puff puff, it's 50 gold, which is Akira Tori.
Be a puff puff.
Yama-san's famous joke about motorboating, and man did he build his boats with comfort in mind, not speed. But in the English version, she just says she doesn't have any tomatoes. There's no rhymes for these crimes, it's just signs of the times.
When you play one of these games, you are the murderer. You have your hand on the trigger.
My fucking goodness. If you play a video game, you're a murderer because you have the trigger on the finger on the fucking trigger. Okay, this means around 50% of the humankind, or 50% or more of the gamer, are killers because they play Call of Duty. Right. How stupid this guy are, and I know this is all the clip, but today some stupid freaks think this is true, and my fucking goodness, this is sent to say everyone who plays Need for Speed is a free racer who drives 240 kilometers per hour in the 30 zone. That's only stupid argument.
Hell, even Final Fantasy VII had to deal with a ton of censorship. In the Golden Saucer prison, there was a weird word graffitied here. What could it possibly mean? Maybe this will help.
Dark fuck? I don't know.
Then over time, things started to get better and better. Games were less censored and started to include more adult themes. Not to mention, we got some of the best fan service we've ever seen, giving us the golden age.
Oh yeah, baby.
Giant pussy. This all started to change and things got progressively worse over the past decade.
This
to where
was
we are
cool.
now, where we mostly get censored remakes and new IPs that fail because they've been made for the mythical modern audience. So what's going on here? Japanese companies have
yeah.
Let's get the obvious one out of the way. Games are rated by self-regulated organizations that assign age and content ratings to games. The ones I'm sure everybody is familiar with is the ESRB, PEGI, and the Japanese specific one, Zero. Basically, all you need to know is that
Or in the Germany, we have the USK, not the same as USA. The USK means you have 5 labels for the age who you can play this game. 0 means it's for literally everybody. 6 means it's for kids. 12 means it's for teenagers. 16 for young adults, and 18 for adults. So, or 12 is for younger teenagers, and 16 is for older teenagers, and 18 is for only for adults. But you know what I mean.
Different cultural norms means different ratings in different regions, and many games had content altered and removed in regions of the world based on what's acceptable in those cultures. In general, companies want lower ratings.
Yeah. So in Germany here, you can have match, can extreme much nudity in there, and you can make the game at 16 or 12. I make it a little bit extreme, but you can understand. But if it comes to violence, it's direct 18 or 16.
They can sell more games and make as much money as possible. It's always been a battle for them to find a balance between adding and censoring mature content while trying not to water down the game and piss off the fans. In addition, Zero is notoriously strict, and Japanese developers such as Sakurai Masahiro-san, who developed Super Smash Bros., and even recently the creator of Dragon Quest, Hori Yuji-san, who has expressed their concerns about these organizations. Now I get a ton of comments asking why don't Japanese companies make censored and non-censored versions of their games like they did back in the
I was saying the cultures of other countries are another norms, and Japanese companies will make money, and this is okay. And if it's little things, I don't cry about it, but it's big things. I see a little bit more not so good.
Today. Well, this brings us up to the next hurdle, and probably the most damaging to every franchise we love, and not just limited to Japan. The reason Japanese companies are moving away from multiple versions of their games is partly due to globalization, activists inside the company, and the
two stupid activists. I hate the stupid activists in the gaming industry. This is the reason why they play all the games games direct from the East.
The social aspect of ESG. Whoa, what's ESG?
Unlike
MSG, which makes everything taste better, ESG actually sucks the flavor right out. I'm not gonna get into everything, and you should probably watch a video that goes in depth about it. But just know that almost every major gaming and media company in the world now are trying to appeal to investors by injecting DEI into their media. It's also ruining their internal.
Yeah, make I don't know, make it you can send it and make it you can send it and so that don't anybody can offend it, so it won't be not more you don't be you can anymore. It says you don't want this. You will have people with the dark humor, with the dark edgy humor like me.
As well. Instead of hiring entirely based on merit and skill, as they should be, they're now trying to hire based on race and sexual orientation. Instead of judging people on the content of their character.
Yeah, this is the stupid things you can make to say we must black guys in a game. This playing maybe medieval France. They King Ludwig XIV must be black because we have not enough black guys in medieval France. So yeah.
They're hiring based on the content of their underwear. Oh, you think this is some conspiracy?
Good enemy by the way, 是不那这
Open
Good
your
anime.
eyes, my dudes. Companies don't even hide this shit. Here's a quick example. Subnautica 1 was created by Unknown Worlds Entertainment and was released in 2016. In 2021, the studio was acquired by a South Korean developer called Krafton. And here's their ESG report, which starts at 2021. It follows the same pattern that all the Japanese companies are. They're actively trying to get rid of their male employees to increase their female headcount.
And this is stupid and should not be legal in the USA. So in Germany here, we have a strict rule. We don't take your employees only because they are black, gay, female, or trans, or everything else, or everything same at the same time. In Germany, companies must the company in Germany must choose the employees after the abilities they have, and not after the skin color or gender or what else, or not gender. It's after the skin color or the sex that they have.
And then pushing them into manager positions. Last year alone, they got rid of 152 dudes while only letting go of 31 females in order to show growth of diversity. Hell, even look at their application page. They're telling diverse people to apply even if they don't meet the damn requirement. They're a bunch of brown-nosed beggars begging for brown. I said I can't rap and that's that. So what happened? The Subnautica 2 trailer drops and what do you know? Feminine black dude with the hairstyle that no black dude would ever rock.
Do you find me sexy? I said, do you find me sexy?
And they added whatever the hell this thing is. Now place your bets if you think this game is gonna have gender removed with type A and B shenanigans. Back to Japan. I'm not gonna go through all the reports. Just know that every single one of them follows the same pattern. Get rid of people that made the company what they are for the investors. Now Bandai Namco is getting a lot of shit for Unknown 9 Awakening right now, which to nobody's surprise turned out to be a commercial flop after they decided to...
I not heard about this, and this is what the reason if it's a flop. I never can learn about this shit.
Baby Inc. Shit, they even removed gender completely from the Tekken 8 avatar creator by mixing all female and male visual options into the same area. Then they added an option called motion, where you can choose type A and B. A is to move like a dude, and B is to move like a female. It's a joke.
What the heck? This is definitely a joke.
Now, I've already talked about Dragon Quest and how Square Enix removed gender with the type A and B bullshit, but the Final Fantasy VII remake was also injected with random censorship and some of the most cringe levels of representation I've ever seen.
No way. That's too big a flirt for my taste. Maybe I'm just over men in general.
Then would you consider dating me?
Huh? Huh?
What the hell was that?
Please, 孩子所并且fired by this time, please. I mean, I don't have any issue if the characters are gay or not, but this is definitely forced, and I can only imagine that this is not the tone of Final Fantasy VII. I mean, the original or the remake.
Get the hell out of here. What about Capcom? The Dead Rising remake was another censored mess. And since they can't make any new IPs, having replaced all their talent, they just keep remaking their old game, but censoring them using their in-house localization team. It's gotten so bad.
So lame. No panty shots.
Apologizing for past content. Get this. They included this disclaimer in their SNK vs. Capcom release back in July. This product aims to faithfully recreate the content of the original game at the time of their release in 2003, as much as possible. Therefore, the content of this game does not represent the ideals of our company, but it is provided as is, respecting the original intent of the game, and is not intended to promote or attack any particular ideology or group.
If you remove content from a game, do not trigger some kind of group. You censor your product, and don't and don't get faithfully and respectful with the original. Know what I mean? You don't take the original faithfully or respectful. You censor your game to make money, or for the fear to get shitstormed by some idiots.
This is the most spineless, pathetic thing I've ever seen a Japanese company do. The edgy Capcom you and I grew up with, they're gone now, dudes. On a previous episode of Capcom Has No Ball Z. Capcom flies these inept weirdos to Japan, provides them housing, and since they don't know a damn thing about Japanese culture and are too socially awkward to integrate into society, they get shoved onto the localization team just so they can ruin.
Yeah. Okay, don't. This row creeps. They don't have any interest in other culture of another countries. They only interested of their own culture, of their own ideology, not of the ideology of everyone else. And this is a fucking huge problem. Because if I get you take some jokes about, I don't fucking know, Mexican, Japanese, Chinese friends, even friends are not very even friends are not humans, or I don't fucking know. And yeah, you can trigger somebody if you're I love the friend. You can trigger somebody if they are not agree with your culture. Yeah, maybe, but this is not your fault of your culture. This is the show. This is the fault of this rope if they get triggered by your culture. So if you're Japanese or something else, it's not your fault that this rope is triggered. This is their own fault. So don't please let you fucking DS by these idiots. Please.
In our games. Maybe you didn't believe me last time, so I dug deeper. Here is Marco Bombazzi, the localization manager at Capcom. He says it's reassuring to know that the company is dedicating time to listening to its employees and accommodating those who aren't able to communicate in Japanese. There it is, my dudes. Capcom is so big into DEI that they are hiring people that don't even speak Japanese to localize their content.
Oh, fuck. And then there is this kind of humans say, you all hate it, you don't respect another culture. They don't respect another culture. Not we, not I, they don't respect another culture. I fucking did this. I get fucking red in my fucking face, and not because I'm horny, because I'm fucking angry.
That's like a Japanese person who doesn't speak English localizing The Last of Us. Have a nice day. What about Konami? I just made a video talking about how Konami toned down sexual themes in the Silent Hill remake, and of course here we are. Here's a statement by the president, Kimihiko Higashio-san. To contribute to the development of society as a whole, we will further promote blah blah blah. It's the same across the board. All of these companies I grew up with and love, ruining their franchises with pandering, censorship, and lazy DI crap, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah, true.
The last hurdle they gotta get over are all these activists pretending to be journalists that shame gaming companies for not censoring their games or adding their world.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at how they represent us gamers. Here's an article by Rich Wordsworth, who is the only person who gave the Silent Hill remake a bad score. Hey, maybe he's upset that the game was censored or something. The sexual monstrosities roaming the streets. Yeah, they are sexualized. It's a story about a man with pent-up sexual frustration. You're a man. You understand, right? Right? It suggests James is a man living life with incognito browsing set to default. Finally, a man who gets it. James is a dude, and the game.
And be honest, I don't even use the cookie now because I don't know how I can activate this
It's about
shit.
a dude dealing with some shit while caring for his sick wife. It's a terrible situation. The monsters get special mention for being as stuck in the past as James is. Wait, what?
Another activist, Maguire. Activist. Yes.
Yeah, this dude gave the game a lower score for it not being censored enough. Remember when that idiot from Screen Rant gave Wukong a lower score for lacking in diversity? Or Tessa Carr from thegamer.com who writes hit pieces to bully companies like Capcom to censor their games and make
This shit is even same dumb as you remove the Hitler part from Hitler and Wolfenstein. Or make Hitler and Wolfenstein even black. It's the same. If you understand what I mean. It's the fucking same.
Well, check out this other weirdo at thegamer.com, Mike Drucker, writing articles like, I'm personally going to force game companies put all that stuff you hate. As always, let's see what kind of gamer they are. God, I hate white people.
This is, by definition, racism. This is, by definition, racism. Imagine he's right here and said, God, I hate white people. God, I hate black people. Imagine this. My brain hurts about this shit.
Okay, glad to know that yours is so open about it. It's not even worth giving this idiot my time here. So why do Screen Rant and thegamer.com constantly get brought up for bad takes in gaming? Well, thegamer.com and Screen Rant are actually owned by the same company, Valnet Inc., who is balls deep into DEI hiring, while saying they hire based on merits. What about IGN? Well, they're owned by Ziff Davis. And look what I found here. Building a diverse workforce. The ongoing actions to increase diversity across our workforce include doubling the referral bonus paid to employees and senior leadership when we hire a person of color. Holy shit, dude.
I can't take this shit anymore. I can't take shit anymore. This whole idiots are same racist as the fucking KKK, and this I mean this even as a joke. I mean this fucking serious. This whole idiot as same racist as the fucking KKK. I can't take it anymore.
2 times multiplier here. Literally all of these gaming news sites are full of these weirdos, and no wonder why nobody takes them serious anymore. And I'm just so sick of it. Now I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't see this changing anytime soon, but we've been seeing these companies taking serious L's with their corporate Darwin Award decisions.
We must criticize the shit with constructive criticism, not with I hate you because you take bullshit in this. We must criticize this, but on a level this serious. Yeah, we can take some jokes in the criticism like me sometimes. But don't, I hate you when you write the bullshit here I kill you because you take bullshit in. Please don't make this shit. Criticism is good if it's constructive, not if it's full of hate.
Making, and it never gets old to watch them fail over and over again.
Oh, and what you make chooses to is they to only don't buy this reliable bullshit products.
Companies will one day want money. Until then, keep voting with your wallets and calling out the bullshit the best you can. Peace.
Yeah, I would say this was a good video. I wanna like us there. And yeah, cause these whole idiots ruining everything. I mean, literally everything. And this is not good because they censor in case art, and this should not be. So guys, I would say thank you for watching and see us in the next video.